Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go to Site Builder, then to Design and Domain. One of the things, just as a precaution, is don't make it the primary until you actually enter the MX records that the agent provides to you, okay? So in this case, it's already set as the primary, so that's okay, but in the future, go ahead and add your domain like you normally do. That was perfect. But once you add it in, you should have a link that appears. It says Edit DNS. So you're going to click on Edit DNS, and Google is a little bit different. So I'm going to try to explain to you the difference in those. So I do have an example from another agent who uses Google as their email delivery system. So this is what your MX records will look like when your agent provides them to you. I don't know if you can even see those, but you see that the preference, this is the important piece. The preference, in our system, you will not see certain things. So this was automatic. This was at 5, and I think one was at 15. So when you see a 5 or a 15, if it's not available in the drop down for the MX records, you're going to select 0. But if it matches a number for like 10, then go ahead and set 10. So for example, this first one was a 5. Let's just, by example, it was set to 5. We're going to do 0, and then we're going to put in the points to section. So for this one, it's like aspmx.l.google.com. Okay, and I'm not going to actually add this, but it's probably going to be very similar what Seth sends back to you. But all you'll do is go ahead and click Add, and when you add that, it will show up here in this top section. So again, if you see the preference is set to some number that doesn't match the numbers that are in these options here, just set it to 0 or the closest number to it. So that's how you would do Google. If it's an Office 365 account, there are certain ones that we can set, but the thing is that there are things that we cannot set. So we have to determine that by, if you have an agent that calls you with an Office 365 account, and they'll know because they're paying for it, then, or they can call GoDaddy and ask them for the MX record information, and they should be able to provide it to you. When you see it, you're going to know that it's not an option in these drop downs for CNAME. So make sure that you grab that information, and we'll have to put a ticket in and have that set up for you. So that's how you'll go in and add those MX records for Seth. Usually the GoDaddy or the GoDaddy Google Suite MX records are easy to set in. It's the only ones that are the problem are the Office 365, and that's only because we just don't have access to it, so we have to put a ticket in for it. Anyway, I hope that this works for you, and you don't have any, if you have any other questions, just let us know.